limit y tends to 0, y minus tan inverse y divided by y minus sin y. Now if you put y is equal to 0, you get a 0 by 0 form, right? So now you start differentiating the numerator and denominator separate. For the first one, you get 1 minus 1 by 1 plus y square. And for the denominator, you get 1 minus cos y. Okay, this is by L'Hospital's rule. I simplify this. Take the LCM in the numerator. You will get 1 plus y square minus 1 divided by 1 minus cos y. Okay, so this, if you simplify, this will come to limit y tends to 0, y square by 1 plus y square into 1 minus cos y, which if you see is again a 0 by 0 form. Okay, you differentiate once again. 2y divided by, and you differentiate the denominator by u into v rule. So write this as 1 plus y square into sin y. Okay, so this is now see here, once I've differentiated, this form is again a 0 by 0 form. Use L'Hospital rule first. This by LH rule, and we get a 0 by 0 form. So you differentiate once again. This is what you get. This is by LH rule. Okay. Now if you see, if you put x is equal to 0, now you're getting a determinate form. Okay. So this you're getting denominator, you'll get 1. So the value of this limit is 2. Any question you have? Let us proceed with the next one. Number 10. This is limit of x tends to, this is a right hand limit, so that is by 0 plus. If you remember, I had defined right hand, left hand limits earlier. In class 11, I had defined. So what you do in this case is, you first you write this by change of base formula. Log sin x by log sin 2x. Okay. Now if you see, this is a 0 by 0 form. Let's say infinity by infinity form, not 0 by 0. Because sine 0 is 0 and log 0 is infinity. So this is infinity by infinity form. So this is not differentiate by L'Hospital's rule. If you differentiate this by L'Hospital's rule, log sin x, get cos x by sin x, and here you will get cos 2x by 2 cos 2x by sin 2x, right? This is by LH rule. So this is limit x tends to 0, cos x sin 2x divided by 2 cos 2x sin x. Now what form is this? This is a 0 by 0 form, right? And since we want to use the L'Hospital rule once again, we'll change this to a sum first and then apply L'Hospital's rule, because differentiating a product is difficult and differentiating a sum or a difference is easier. So what we'll do here is, we'll take 2 cos x sin 2x divided by 4 cos 2x sin x. Sections to 0 plus. Now sin a, 2 sin a cos b is sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Again here, this is you can write this twice of 2 this. So this is twice sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. That means x minus 2x, right? X minus 2x is simply minus x. The sign of minus x is minus sin x. So therefore this sign here we change to minus. Okay. Now we shall apply L'Hospital's rule. This is 3 cos 3x plus cos x divided by twice 3 cos 3x minus cos x. Okay. Now we shall put, if you put x is equal to 0, now you'll get a determinate form. So you get 3 cos 0 plus cos 0 divided by twice 3 cos 0 minus cos 0, which is equal to, cos 0 is 1. So here in numerator you get 4, and here you get 2 into 3 minus 1, which is 2. So you're getting as 1, and that is your answer. Okay. Moving on to the next one, next question, number 2. limit x tends to pi by 2, x tan x minus pi by 2 sec x. You first change everything to sine and cos because we need to get a fraction. Only then we can say whether it is a 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity form. So you write this as x sine x by cos x minus pi by 2 cos x. Okay, so now you take the LCM. Get 2x sine x minus pi, which is a 0 by 0 form. Right. So now you start differentiating. You differentiate the numerator, you get 2x cos x plus 2 sin x, and ddx of pi is 0 divided by minus 2 sin x. Okay, this is by L'Hospital's rule, which is equal to limit x tends to pi by 2. Now here again, you cancel 2 from the numerator and denominator. You take 2 common, you'll get x cos x plus sin x by minus sin x. Okay, now you check which form is this, if this is the determinate form or not. If you put x is equal to pi by 2, now you'll get a determinate form. Okay, pi by 2 cos pi by 2 plus sin pi by 2 divided by minus sin pi by 2. You get equal to minus 1. Okay, next one. Let L is equal to limit x tends to 0 log sin x divided by cot x. Okay, so now if you put you have limit x tends to 0 here. If you put x is equal to 0, you get infinity by infinity form. Okay, so therefore you differentiate now. If you differentiate, you get cos x by sin x, and ddx cot x is minus cos x square x. Okay, so you simplify this, change to sine and then simplify. So you'll get cos x into sine square x divided by sin x, and there's a minus sign here. Okay, so here one sign will cancel. So you're simply getting limit x tends to 0 minus sin x cos x. Now, minus sin x cos x, whenever you see it, you think of multiple angles. So 2 sin theta cos theta, or 2 sin a cos a is sin 2a. So you write this as 2 sin x cos x. Okay, so this is limit x tends to 0 minus half sin 2x. Now you put x is equal to 0, you get simply 0. So the value of this limit is 0. Okay, you'll write here. Here we have applied LH rule. Write LH rule. Okay, we proceed to the next one. Number 3. Let L is equal to limit x tends to 0, 1 by x square minus cot square x. Okay. Now again, you first convert this to a fraction by changing cot to cos by sine. Cos square x by sine square x. Take the LCM. X square sine x with x square sine x minus, oh, this is not x square, this is simply sine square. This is sine square x minus x square cos x. This is what you are getting. Now what form is this? This is a 0 by 0 form. We apply L'Hospital's rule. You differentiate the numerator. Before applying L'Hospital's rule, there's something that you can do here, it seems. Okay. Because applying L'Hospital rule directly will actually complicate matters a little. So what you do here is sine square x minus x square cos, this is a square here also, cos square x divided by, now here you have a sine x. You write this as sine x, or you have a sine square x here. So you write this as sine square x by x square. And this x square you already have here. So for this you will have x to the power of 4. Okay. So now what will happen? Now that means now you can write this as limit x tends to 0, 1 by sine square x by x square into limit x tends to 0, sine square x minus x square cos square x divided by x to the power of 4. Right? Now what is this limit? You can write this as 1 by limit x tends to 0, sine x by x whole square, which is nothing but 1, isn't it? Into limit x tends to 0, sine square x minus x square cos square x divided by x to the power of 4.
So in the second limit, we can put x is equal to 0.
Which one?
In the second part, like limit x tends to 0, sine square x minus x square cos square x, we can put 0 as x is equal to 0.
Yes, if you put x is equal to 0, you will get a 0 by 0 form, isn't it?
Then we have to differentiate.
This part is 1, isn't it? So this part vanishes. So here you get a 0 by 0 form. Now we apply L'Hospital rule here. Is equal to limit x tends to 0, you can change cos, this is a cos square x here. Okay, so what you can do is you can change this cos square to a sine square and then apply L'Hospital rule. Fine. So this is limit x tends to 0, sine square x minus, why I have changed to sine, why I'm changing to sine square is because see, derivative of sine square is very convenient, isn't it? What is the derivative of sine square x? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what is the derivative of sine square x? Yes, anyone?
Yes, sir.
Derivative of sine square x.
Sine, derivative of sine,
Square x.
sine square x. Sine x cos x.
2 sine x cos x.
2 sine x.
And 2 sine x cos x is what?
So sine 2x.
Sine 2x. That is why
Sine
I am,
2x.
yes, that is why I change everything to sine. Okay. So here, what you will get is limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x square sine square x minus x square divided by x to the power of 4. Now, which is a 0 by 0 form. Okay. Now you can apply L'Hospital's rule here. Twice 1 plus x square sine x cos x
Sine 2x.
plus 2x sine square x minus 2x divided by 4x cube. This is by LH rule, right?
You can
Now,
take 2 as common and then
now
cancel it.
what form is this? This is again a 0 by 0 form, isn't it? This is again a 0 by 0 form. You apply L'Hospital rule once again. But before applying L'Hospital's rule, what you can do is see that you have a 2 sine x cos x here, right? This part you see. So you can write this as
Yes.
1 plus x square sine 2x plus 2x sine square x minus 2x divided by 4x cube. Now it will be easier to differentiate. So now if you differentiate this, you will get twice 1 plus x square cos 2x plus 2x sine 2x plus 4x sine x cos x. Okay, minus 2 divided by 12x square. Now simplify this a little. Twice 1 plus x square cos 2x is there. Okay, plus 2x sine 2x is there. Now see, here I have a 4 sine x cos x. That means from here, if I take out a 2 sine x cos x, this will give me 2x sine 2x minus 2, right? By 12x square is equal to limit x tends to 0. Now I differentiate this to get 2x square minus 2 sine square x minus 4x square sine square x plus 4x sine 2x. Okay, or before, instead of differentiating, what you can do here is there's a little trick here. That is limit x tends to 0 twice 1 plus x square cos 2x you can write as 1 minus 2 sine square x, right? Plus 2x sine 2x, right? And then you have plus if you change this by multiple angle formula to 1 minus 2 sine square x, and you write this as 2x sine 2x plus 2x sine 2x, this becomes 4x sine 2x. These two combine to give you 4x sine 2x, right? Now I am missing something here. Okay, so I had missed in this step, I had missed 2 sine square x minus 2 here. Okay, in this step, divided by 12x squared. This we had got by L'Hospital's rule after differentiating. Okay. Now, after simplification, we are getting what is missing here, plus 2 sine square x minus 1. Two sine square x minus 2. Okay. So now what happens in the next step? You get, if you simplify this, you get 2x square minus, and yes, of course, you have to change this to sine square. So you have twice 1 plus x square into 1 minus 2 sine square x plus this 2x sine 2x, 2x sine 2x, they combine to give you a 4x sine 2x plus 2 sine square x minus 2 whole divided by 12x square. Next one, you simplify the numerator. Okay, you simplify the numerator, you get 2x square minus 2 sine square x minus 4x square sine square x plus 4x sine 2x divided by 12x square. Limit x tends to 0. This is now separate. You get 2x square by 12x square minus 2 by 12 sine square x by x square minus 4 by 12 sine square x plus 2 by 3 sine 2x by x, right? This is what you get. So this is limit x tends to 0, 1/6 minus 1/6. You can write this as sine x by x whole square minus 1/3 sine square x, okay, and plus 2/3, because you have a sine 2x in the numerator, you write this as sine 2x by 2x and you multiply this by 2. Now see, this will be limit x tends to 0, 1/6 minus 1/6 limit x tends to 0 sine x by x whole square plus 1/3 limit x tends to 0 sine x whole square plus this will be 2/3 limit x tends to 0 sine 2x by 2x, right? So what is the value here? This is 1/6 minus this is also 1. Sine x by x is limit sine x tends to 0, sine x by x is 1. So 1/6 into 1 square plus 1/3 into 0 square, because limit x tends to 0, sine x is 0, plus 2/3 into 1. So you get 1/6 minus 1/6 plus 0 plus 2/3, which is simply equal to 2/3. That's it. Now see, if you see this sum, we have applied L'Hospital's rule here twice. Here we have applied, and here we have applied L'Hospital's rule in this step. And all the next steps we have evaluated by the normal way in which we evaluate our limits, right? So this was a little different sum from the others. I think I can do one more sum. This is question number 8.3. Number 4 here is, yes, a little different, this one also. Okay, let's see this problem. Number 3, number 4. So here we have, let L is equal to limit x tends to 0, 1 plus sine x to the power of cot x. Now see here, one function has been raised to the power of another function. So we'll in case, tell me.
We can take log here.
Yes, because one function has been raised to the power of another, we can take logs on both sides. That means we take log L is equal to log limit x tends to 0, 1 plus sine x to the power of cot x, right? Now see that log and limit are interchangeable. If you remember back in class 11, I had told you that log and limit can be interchanged. So I can write limit first and log later. Okay. So now what happens? You get limit x tends to 0. Cot x comes here. You get log 1 plus sine x. Okay. Now what you do here is you convert this to a fraction by converting cot to a tan. Okay. So you have converted cot to a tan. Now you see, if you put x is equal to 0, this is a 0 by 0 form, right? So you use L'Hospital's rule. You differentiate the numerator to get cos x by 1 plus sine x, and the denominator you get a sec square x. Okay. Now you change everything to sine and cos. That is, numerator is already sine and cos. You just change sec to a cos. Change sec to a cos, you will get cos cube x divided by 1 plus sine x. Okay. This is, yes. Now if you see, this is what form? This is a determinate form, right? So what you do is you put cos cube 0 divided by 1 plus sine 0, which is equal to simply 1. So what are you getting? You're getting, you see, you're getting log L is equal to 1. Therefore, log L is equal to 1. That means L must be equal to E, isn't it? That means limit x tends to 0, 1 plus sin x to the power of cot x is equal to E, simple. And that's it. So this was a little different approach where one function was raised to the power of another function, and you had to take log on both sides, interchange log and limit, and then find the value of the limit. Okay, so I'll stop here.